there's no reason, and with apologies to the bus drivers in the room, but a lot of stuff's changing. There's no reason you can't have a driverless bus. It sounds a little frightening, but we're going to have to get used to a lot of frightening things if this driverless car utopia comes to pass. I don't know if you've ever seen some of the videos of what it will be like when all cars are driverless and somehow they're just very close together and they're passing cyclists within 3 inches because, of course, it's all computerized. We'll see how that works.
Technology is gonna save us. Remember that. Next time you're rebooting your computer.
Let's remember about that, because one of the things old literature scholars like me do is we've seen a lot of technology pitches over history, and I encourage you to go back always and read some of the literature from the 19-teens and 20s around the debates around the new technology then, which was the car. Brian Ladd's book, Autopia, is a nice place to start with this. There are a lot of good books about it. And the debate then was the thrill of what this was going to do for us and how wonderful it was going to be, which is the tech pitch, always. And then these people over here saying, but wait a minute, these are like dreadfully dangerous and so on, and the process of the latter people being kind of shouted down. Now, it's a different debate now. The pros and cons are different. But, driverless cars are going to be great in all kinds of ways, and they're going to create a bunch of new problems, including the one Mark just described earlier about everybody just sending their car out to wander around, creating apocalyptic traffic congestion. Another form, by the way, of induced demand, which is if it's just too cheap. Yeah.
Ask yourself, if you had that car, wouldn't you?
Right.
Wouldn't you send it out for Chinese? Why would you go?
Right.
Right? You're gonna have the app. The car will tell the guy at the Chinese restaurant that it's there. He will walk out, put it in. There'll be the cooler right there with a hot pad in it. It'll drive home, and life will be good. And you're not going to do that?
And in the face of all of those tech pitches, somebody has to be stopping and saying, wait a minute, what will it be like when everyone does that? Imagine in 1920 if somebody had been listened to when they said, wait a minute, run the numbers. What is America like when everybody has one of these? How many roads will we need, and what will that do to our cities? Right? The conversation never happened. And I think always those of us who've been through that if you know some of that technological history, you start to learn that the tech pitch will always be, this will change your life, this will liberate you, this will be wonderful, and you always have to ask, yes, and what is the impact of everyone having one?